Here we go, 4th down. Newton's Law. Let's see what we got.
All right, how not to go broke. Lou Will breaks down the science behind the financials.
4 years. 4 years is the average lifespan of an NBA career. And it take us 5 years after that to go broke. Easy numbers game. I do it like this. You make $5 million, 2.5 of that gone. You got agent fees, probably another 50 of that gone. You got your dues. A lot of people don't know we got dues for the NBPA. So you got dues. So everybody put their money in the pot. So you figure you got 450 NBA players. I think the dues is 15 to 20 grand a year. Everybody put it in the pot. That's how we able to get our health care and all of that type of shit.
I didn't know that.
Then you got your personal staff. Financial advisor, there's probably 1%. Agent at a high number is gonna get 4%.
Right.
But you can negotiate from 1 to 4.
Okay.
So before you look up, you probably at 1.5 million off of 5 with nothing. And these Benzes that we keep talking about in these mansions and shit, these girlfriends and these Chanel bags. Before you know it, you not a millionaire no more.
Right.
You a high thousandaire. On paper, you can tell a motherfucker, fuck you, I'm a millionaire.
Right.
In real life, a lot of that pie gone.
A lot of that pie is definitely gone, Pig.
Well, break it down for us now. High thousandaire. How do you manage your money?
Okay. All right. So it's the unfortunate truth that, yes, a lot of people do go broke or are not able to keep up with the means that they once knew to be life.
Okay.
They want to keep up with the Joneses. They want to do all this. Fortunately, I never really had a financial advisor, but I never really was a splurger either, still to this day. Haven't really went shopping or made a large purchase in quite some time. But I will say this. This is the number one rule to why a person may go broke. Even though your income change, income is what you make, right? In layman's terms. Even though your income may change, where at one point, ain't this the same dude that was making $20 million a year, $30 million, boy, you stupid. Your expenses don't change.
Elaborate on that.
Elaborate. Okay. 2018, I was making $20 million a year with about $5 to $6 million in expenses. Expenses is agent fees, like Lou just mentioned, agent fees. I may have made certain purchases, lavish, experiences. That's just rough, right? Private school, cars, homes. Now, in 2025, not making 20 million, but you still have lavish lifestyles, large purchases, private school, child support, alimony.
Even if you buy a big home, you still got upkeep on it.
Upkeep of the home. You got flowers. You got lawn care service. You got HOA fees and dues. Those things never leave. Those expenses
It's forever.
that you think at one point come in, but your overhead, never really changes. Like the income changes, but your expenses has to change with the income that comes in.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to be able to be in the position that I am now and still living the way that I want. I heard this once and even heard this on a documentary. You can live a couple years like a king, or with the right money decisions, you can live the rest of your life like a prince. Now, there's people who still deem that they're supposed to live a certain lifestyle, and that well is going to dry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Now, that's why you see publications like 4th and 1 to keep the lights on, and we happy with doing it.
I want to ask you something, though. When in your life, obviously you're saying I made $20 million a year. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But when in your life did you get the maturity to say, I can buy, but that don't mean I have to go buy?
Yeah, but even when people hear 20 million, like that 20 million really was like 12
After
like taxes. Like, bro, you paying state taxes and federal taxes. And if you don't know what they are, look it up. You paying at the top 1%. And, you know, the biggest flex for me, I've always learned it's better to be able to afford it and not have it rather than to have it and not afford it. And I think a lot of people just want to look
the part. There's a lot of lookalikes.
And not being the part.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care to own certain watches. Like, I'm good with my watch collection, you know what I'm saying? Little bitty, you know, whatever. I don't like to even little bitty. It's just like, I see what you got. I can afford that. I just don't want it. Yeah. I see what you're driving in. I can afford that, but I don't want it. Yeah. I see what you're wearing. I can afford that too, but I don't want it. Yeah. And those are the things that you have to teach yourself, like, what is really important. So that's my take on that.
Cool.
We done, Peg?